If you are in your 30s or 40s and you feel like you have missed the window for building serious wealth, I want to be very direct with you about something. You have not. The research on wealth accumulation consistently shows that the majority of significant wealth is built between the ages of 35 and 65, not before 30. The people who feel behind at 32 are almost always significantly ahead of where they think they are, and significantly earlier than where the real wealth-building work happens. What has changed in 2026 is that the tools available to help you do this work intelligently. To understand your position clearly, to make informed decisions, and to build a plan that fits your specific situation, are now accessible to anyone with a laptop and the willingness to use them. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 steps to building wealth in your 30s and 40s using AI. This is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Everything in this video is for educational purposes only, and for any significant financial decisions, you should always speak to a qualified professional. With that said, let us get into the 5 steps. Step 1 is auditing your current financial position. And this is the step most people avoid because they are afraid of what they will find. The truth is that most people in their 30s and 40s have a significantly better starting position than they realize, because they have never actually sat down and looked at the full picture honestly. Assets they have accumulated, pension contributions that have been building quietly, home equity if they own property, savings and investments in various accounts. These things exist and they matter, and most people dramatically underestimate them because they have never been formally added up. The equally important side of this picture is liabilities, outstanding mortgage balance, any other debts, monthly financial commitments, and the gap between monthly income and monthly outgoings, which is the raw material of wealth building. Here is how AI accelerates this process. Give Claude or Chat GPT the following information: your approximate assets, including property value, pension value, savings, and any investments. Your liabilities, including mortgage balance and any other debts. Your monthly take-home income, and your approximate monthly expenses by category. Ask it to give you a clear summary of your current net worth, your current savings rate as a percentage of income, and an honest assessment of where that puts you relative to typical wealth-building milestones for your age. The output will almost certainly surface things you had not previously looked at together, and it will give you a clear starting point, which is the most important thing you can have at the beginning of any wealth-building plan. Step 2 is building your personalized wealth roadmap. Because generic advice about investing 10% of your income or having 6 months of expenses in savings is useful as a principle, but almost useless as a plan. A real wealth roadmap starts from your specific numbers, your specific goals, and your specific timeline. At 40, the calculations that matter are different from those that matter at 30. The tax wrappers that are most relevant to you depend on your income level and employment status. The balance between paying down debt and investing depends on the interest rates you are currently paying versus the realistic returns available to you. AI helps you build this specificity. Once you have your financial position from step 1, ask Claude to help you define 3 to 5 specific financial goals with realistic timelines. An emergency fund, if you do not have one, a mortgage payoff timeline if relevant, a pension target, and a general investment goal. For each goal, ask it to calculate the monthly contribution required to reach it by your target date, and to flag any conflicts between goals that would need to be resolved by prioritizing one over another. The output is a personalized, milestone-based roadmap, not a set of general principles, but a specific set of monthly numbers you can actually act on. This is something most people pay a financial planner to produce, and while AI does not replace that expertise, It gives you a significantly clearer starting point for any professional conversation you choose to have. Step 3 is optimizing your income. Because the single most powerful lever in wealth building at any age is the gap between what you earn and what you spend, and most people focus almost entirely on the spending side while leaving significant income on the table. AI is particularly useful here because it can look across your skills, your experience, and your current income simultaneously and identify specific, realistic opportunities you may not have considered. Give Claude your professional background, your current salary or income, your industry, and your approximate hours available outside of your main work. Ask it to identify the 3 most realistic income optimization opportunities for your specific profile, whether that is negotiating a pay rise, building a specific side income stream, monetizing a skill you already have, or identifying a higher earning role within your field that your experience already qualifies you for. Most people in their 30s and 40s have more earning potential than their current income reflects, because they have accumulated experience that the market would pay more for if it were packaged and positioned correctly. AI helps you see that gap, and it helps you identify the most direct route to closing it. Step 4 is understanding your investment options. And this is where the complexity of personal finance most consistently prevents people from starting. Investment options in the UK in 2026 include stocks and shares, ISAs, lifetime ISAs for those under 40, self-invested personal pensions, employer pension schemes, and general investment accounts. Each of these has different tax treatment, different contribution limits, and different appropriate uses depending on your situation. Understanding how they interact, which to prioritize, in what order, with what allocations, is genuinely complex, and most people either oversimplify it or avoid it entirely. AI is exceptionally useful here as an educational layer. Give Claude your income level, your employment status, your approximate pension situation, and your investment goals, and ask it to explain in plain English which tax wrappers are most relevant to your situation, in what order you should probably prioritize them, and why. Ask it to explain the difference between index funds and actively managed funds, and the evidence on long-term performance of each. Ask it to explain pound cost averaging, compound growth, and the practical implications of starting at your age versus a decade earlier. This educational foundation does not replace a financial advisor. What it does is make you a significantly more informed participant in your own financial decisions, which is the starting point for everything else. Step 5 is protecting and growing your wealth over time. Because building wealth is not a one-time decision, it is an ongoing process that requires periodic review and adjustment. AI makes this review process faster and more rigorous than it has ever been before. Once per quarter, give Claude an update on your financial position. What has changed in your income, your expenses, your investments, and your net worth? And ask it to compare your current trajectory against the roadmap you built in Step 2. Ask it to flag any areas where you are off track, suggest specific adjustments, and identify any new opportunities or risks that have emerged since the last review. This quarterly review habit, done consistently over 5 to 10 years, compounds in a way that is difficult to overstate. The professional who reviews and adjusts their financial plan 4 times per year, using AI to make that review rigorous and specific, will make significantly better decisions over a decade than one who reviews their finances once a year, or not at all. Those are the 5 steps. Audit your position honestly. Build a personalized roadmap from your real numbers. Optimize your income before you focus only on expenses. Build the investment knowledge to make informed decisions. And review and adjust consistently over time. The AI Proof, your career guide in the description, covers the complete framework for using AI to build your career and income. The foundation that wealth building sits on. 14 pages and an instant download. Subscribe for new videos every Monday and Thursday. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 steps do you think you need to focus on most right now? I read every single one.